Just a quick note, this is supposed to be a quick guide that gets straight to the point, so if you do miss something, feel free to pause or rewind. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to complete the Zetsubou no Shima Easter egg on solo. So before we jump into the game, we're going to need a few things, and the first of which is anywhere but here in our gobblegum setup, and then secondly I suggest use Aftertaste for the boss battle in our setup. However, you can change that around for what you feel is right, but I suggest that as I found it the best. So first of all, as soon as we jump into the game, we're going to need to begin the rituals, as we need to get these completed as quick as possible. If you get a set of rituals that you think are really hard to complete, you may as well restart the game until you get some easy ones. So if you got some good ones, then we can move on, and you're going to want to start the Skull of Nan Sapwe as soon as possible, and you can get the first two skulls done within the second round, so you want to get those done as quick as possible. Next, we're going to want to build the riot shield, as we'll need it for later on, and also it helps a lot with the a lot with the thrashers and the boss battle in general. Next, we're going to need to build the KT4. And if you don't know how to do this, there will be a link in the description, or you can click an annotation that is on screen now. So these things are I all have tutorials for all these things as well on my channel, so they're very easy to follow. So once we've got that, we're going to need to water a plant with blue irradiated 115 water, and then shoot it with the KT4 each round. This will produce the AA shell that we're going to need to shoot down a plane later on. And I suggest you plant more than one of these, so you have the best chance of getting it. So I planted two and I got it pretty much straight away. As you can see here, and 3 rounds later, you have to do this for 3 rounds in a row. You have to water them and shoot them with the KT4. You will get an AA shell that looks like this. And we're going to get onto that bit a little bit later and get onto some more of the setup first. Next, we're going to need to complete the Skull of Nan Sapwe, as this is going to be necessary to complete the actual Easter egg itself. Once we have the Skull of Nan Sapwe, we can come down to this area here where the purple 115 irradiated water is, and want to mesmerize this poster here. Otherwise, some parts of the quest cannot be completed, and you need to use L2 to do that. So once we've done that, we're going to need to electrify the shield, and you should have completed all the rituals so that the lightning will strike there, and if not, then you will need to complete all the rituals. And once we've done this, we can move on to the main parts of the quest of the Easter egg, and we need to come over to the zip wire, bash on that, press R3 to drop off straight away, and grab the first cog that we're going to need. To get the second cog piece, we are going to need to get the anywhere but here gobblegum, but I also suggest you build the gas mask during the duration of doing this. So once you have got the anywhere but here gobblegum, you want to use it straight away, and it will take us to this dragon egg room, and here we can grab the other cog, and you can grab any of these cogs in any order. There's no specific order really for any of these steps. That's why they're not really labeled as specific steps. So once we've done this, we need to insert the AA shell, and you'll hear that sound, and as the plane is approaching, we'll need to hold square again to shoot that plane down. And as you'll see here, there is a little cog that will fly off right here, and there's a little bit of smoke you'll see, and if you follow that, it will take you to where it lands on the map. So it's not really random. If you look in the general direction where that went, you will find it, and I found it pretty much straight away. It took me exactly to it, and as you can see here, I got the cog straight away. I went there like 30 seconds later, I had the cog, and we now have all 3 cogs for the main quest. So next we're going to need to build the Masamune. If you don't know how to build this, then there is also a link in the description, or you can just click on this annotation right here and it will take you to it. It's very quick. I also suggest you do all these things whilst doing other things. You multitask, as it will get done a lot quicker. So when we've done this, we need to mesmerize this wall using L2, using the Skull of Nan Sapwe. This will open the elevator shaft area where we can insert the cogs as shown here. And like I said, none of these things need to be done in a specific order really. It's it's not ordered at all. And so next we're going to need to prepare for battle. I suggest you get the Marshall 16s, but I actually spent 10 rounds trying to get them, so if you can't get them, I'd go for a haymaker and pack a punch that. I also suggest you use the Aftertaste gobblegum, as you can randomly go down in the battle, which you will see, and hopefully you haven't grabbed the max ammo from that ritual, because that is a very good place to start. Before the battle. You want to go and get the max ammo and make sure you've got everything. And once you've done that, you want to activate the elevator and go down for the battle. And for perks, I suggest you have Jug, Quick Revive, Mule Kick, Widow's Wine, and Sleight of Hand. You may want to replace Mule Kick with Stamina Up or Double Tap, but I think it is nice to have 3 weapons anyway, just so you don't run out of ammo. Lots of max ammos will get dropped in there, but I do suggest it's one of my preferences. It's personal preference. So once you come down here, you want to shoot these spore type things on the logs with the Masamune, and it will destroy them straight away, and then you can go into the boss battle. So once you're in the boss battle, you'll notice that on its arms, there are 4 of these arms, and once you have the glowing orange bit, you can shoot them, and a Masamune shot will actually destroy that. So there are 4 of those, and once you've done the first one, everything will start spawning: spiders, zombies, and thrashers, and these are all very tough to deal with. So what I recommend is actually staying at the back and just sort of strafing around, just sort of training around that area. And as you can see, I randomly went down there in one hit, and I had no idea how that happened, which is why I recommend Aftertaste, as I think Aftertaste is really good for it. But after this, I also made the mistake of not filling up my gas mask completely. So you definitely want to have full riot shield, which is a charged, and you want a gas mask. But I changed my strategy to just using the Masamune. You don't really need anything else, and just running around the back area here, and running through the overdrive gas type thing, which makes you run incredibly fast. And as you can see, I'm shooting the arm again. So my strategy is really to just run around the back bit whilst shooting the thrashers, doing a charge shot on the thrashers, and then running around again, and then bobbing forward every now and then to check if one of the arms are vulnerable. And when the arms are vulnerable and the orange bit is glowing, you can actually shoot them. And so this strategy seemed to work really well for me, and I didn't go down again because I had pretty much constant overdrive gas, and I'm pretty sure that combines with the normal gas when you shoot it with the Masamune, and it's really helpful. And as you can see, completed just like that. It's incredibly easy, really. And if this did help you, and it should do, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you've got any more questions, leave them in the comments below. And congratulations, you are now a zombie legend. So thanks for watching.